Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Grizzly again. I'm going to be showing you off the bound armor / weapon glitch. This is from the original. It is still in. I've seen mention of it. There are 3 different types of Seer stones or rune stones or magical stones, however you want to call them, because the wiki has them as magical stones. There are 3 different types, technically, of the green ones. One that will summon a bound bow and a bound helmet for 2 minutes. There are 5 of them. There's one that can summon the bound cutlass, the heavy armor, and a bound sword or a bound axe for 5 minutes. There are 9 of them. And then there is ones that can summon bound gauntlets, light armor, a bound dagger, or a bound mace for 5 minutes. And there's 10 of them. I'm looking off the wiki. I'm going to show off one of each of the stones. So when we get to like the Reman or the Hestra's stones, where you have a chance of a bound dagger or a bound mace, I'm only showing one, but I'll post down the wiki down below if you want to know all the locations. Otherwise, this also works on spells you have. So if you find a spell that says summon bound dagger, summon bound bow, summon bound mace, two-handed sword, whatever it is, it will work with that too. So basically, we're going to do this one. I am south of Fatback Cave, near the Imperial City. I didn't realize it was called Fatback Cave. South here on the shore, you'll find this one. This is for a bow and helmet. It'll only last for 2 minutes. And what you want to do is find an enemy. And basically you want them to attack you. And you have to block. And then once you've figured you can do enough, that you've done enough, kill the enemy and open up this. What you basically want to do is you want to repair the bound bow and the bound helmet. And then in your inventory, you can then drop the bound bow and the bound helmet. And then wait an hour, because it lasts for what? 2 minutes. And as you can see, once you've waited an hour, it has come back. Because if you pick them up while the spell is still active, it will still take it out of your inventory. So as long as you drop the bound stuff before you wait an hour, when you come back, you'll have a bound bow. That's a really decent bow. What, fucking 21 damage on a bound bow. And they look goddamn cool. And a bound helmet. Like I said, this is... I actually didn't tell you what type of stone this is. This is a Sidri-Ashak runestone. We're going to a Reman stone next. Let's go to... I'm just going to, like, usually the first one. I'm just trying to find an easy one that might be easier to find. Let's go to the one west of the Imperial City. So west, southwest of Fort Nikel. Southwest. Okay, so let's fast travel to Fort Nikel. So the one we're heading to will summon a bound a Kuros. It'll spawn a bound Kuros, and it will summon either a bound sword, claymore, or a bound axe for 5 minutes. There it is. I can see it already. I'll show you exactly where I am on the map. But this is the Reman stone. Like I said, they're all down below. The link for this will be down below. As you can see, I'm right here. This is where this stone is. I went from here to here. So we got a bound axe instead of a bound two-handed sword claymore. Also, just to note, these do weigh 0 pounds. So once you do the glitch, you can basically just carry them with you. I see. Now we're going to our inventory. Let's see if I can find anywhere to take it out. So I had to wait 2 hours that time for it to take effect. Now we go back. There's the cuirass and the bound axe. Like I said, they weigh 0 pounds. Otherwise, we'll go for a Hestra runestone. The last one. There is one west of Sinkhole Cave, so let's teleport to Sinkhole Cave and we'll go there. This will spawn us with bound gauntlets and either a bound dagger or a bound mace for 5 minutes. Oh, we can see it right there. Also open the map afterwards. This is where I am for this stone, and we got a mace. So it was a dagger or mace for a chance. We'll wait 2 hours. Apparently we had to do 3. I don't know why. But otherwise, that was 3 different sigil stones. Like I said, there's 5 that give you the bow and helmet. Oh, I might as well show off the spell. Okay. It's going to be hard because you can't technically open this up when there's people nearby. So you have to be very careful with it. But we'll repair it. Then we'll go into our inventory real quick. And since it's only 15 seconds, this will end really quick. And as you can see, we can pick back up the bound dagger. And if we go to our inventory, we have a bound dagger. So yeah, it works with spells too. It might be the easiest just to do all the spells and get a full set of bound stuff. I don't know if there's a full bound armor set or not. Okay, if you're curious, bound weapons, there's a bound axe, a bound bow, a bound dagger, a bound mace, and a bound two-headed claymore. So that's why there's a 50-50 on 2 of those stones, is because... Okay, if you're curious, there is, for armor, there's bound boots, bound cutlass, bound gauntlets, bound greaves, bound helmet, and bound shield. It looks like there's 2 forms of the cutlass, 2 forms of the greaves, and 2 forms of the helmet. My guess would be light and heavy, but I don't know. But otherwise, that is all you need to know. Real quick and easy. Like I said, it's real easy to do. I just want to show off multiple stones, one of each type, and give a link and also say what you could do. Otherwise, really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep all content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Grizzly again, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.